Now that we've started the new year with a little bit of risk, here we go. There was a time in my life where the world felt a lot like a game of Jenga, where all the load-bearing pieces had been plucked out one by one. The first to go was my dad, who died when I was 8. The next to go was my grandfather, who died the summer I was 14. And with him gone, my grandfather, it felt like that every move I made from there had to be a whisper, or else everything would come crashing down on me. And the thing that worried me the most was childcare. Because you see, my mom was going back to work overnight as a nursing assistant. And with my grandfather gone, that meant I was going to be the primary caregiver for my brother Lee, who was 6 years younger than me. He was 8 years old, and he was also a little shit. And a previous attempt for us to hang out overnight by ourselves had ended with Lee calling the medical facility where my mom worked and informing the operator, "Nick's being an asshole." So one night late in the summer, my mom is starting a new job, and I come out my bedroom as she's getting ready to heat up my dinner, which was going to be a Hot Pocket on a paper plate, and I find her in a near freak out. She's like pacing around our house with her hands to her head and a pair of blue scrubs, and she tells me, "Nicholas, y'all can't be doing that usual fucking shit y'all get up to when I ain't around. We ain't got daddy to watch y'all anymore. I got to go back to work, make us some money. Social Security ain't gonna last forever." "Yeah, Mom, we'll be okay. We'll behave." "And holy fucking shit, Nicholas, y'all can't be running around outside this house after dark. I mean, we're out here in the goddamn sticks. You don't know when some fucking weird coyote or other weird shit's gonna come out them woods and eat y'all." "Yeah, Mom, I guess we'll keep it inside, but everything will be," and fuck, Nicholas, we're out here in the goddamn sticks, and all sorts of weird shit happens. You don't know when some mean old man's gonna come out them woods and rape y'all. I was unaware of any roaming gangs of elderly rapists that were terrorizing the North Alabama countryside, but I assured my mother that everything would be okay and returned to my bedroom with a great deal of trepidation about the night ahead, and also a Hot Pocket. And the night actually started out gloriously in that Lee left me the hell alone, I left my brother the hell alone. It was great, till 11 p.m. when there's a little knock on my door, and I open it to find him standing there looking like a barely washed feral hill child, barefoot and shirtless in a pair of jean cutoffs. And he informs me, "We're playing video games." "No, Lee, I don't want to play video games with you. Leave me alone." So we're playing video games. And we're sitting cross-legged on the floor of his bedroom, which looks like a very ADD tornadoes tore through it. And we're playing a video game for the Nintendo 64 called Perfect Dark, which was a first-person shooter. And we would play a death match against each other where Lee would always play as this blocky little alien character. I would always play as a blocky dude in a white trench coat, and there'd be a bunch of computer players, blocky, sexy ladies, and so forth. And the last person to survive wins. And I was pretty good at this game. But that was a problem. Because you see, my brother at that age took to losing the same way a forest takes to being lit on fire. Generally not a good idea to be in the vicinity of either afterwards. So I was going to have to be a ringer. So luckily the screen split in half and I can see where he's going. I can see where his crosshairs are. And at the end of the first round, after we've dispatched with other computer people, I just happen to accidentally step in front of his crosshairs. He shoots me and he wins. And I think, oh man, that was kind of fun. I can do this for a few hours. Except then Lee started talking some shit. Correction, not talking shit, singing shit. "Nick is an asshole, I always beat him. Nick is a dumb fuck, I'm gonna beat him. Lee, I didn't even want to play, stop it." So we're playing again. And this time, as he's killing the computer players around me, I don't even pull out a gun. I'm just standing there taking in the grandeur of late 1990s video game architecture. He sneaks up behind me and shoots me in the head. He starts singing again. "Nick is an asshole, I always beat him. Nick is a dumb fuck, I'm gonna beat him. Lee, stop it. I'm gonna kick your ass." So we boot up a third time, and he doesn't even wait to do anything. He just starts singing, "Nick is an asshole, I always beat him. Nick is a dumb fuck." Bang, 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 bang. And in one beautiful fluid motion, I have tore through every computer player and my brother and won this game. And it feels glorious, like exhaling after you've been holding your breath for a long time. But it just feels that way for a second. Because I realize while I've not knocked over this Jenga tower that's my life, I have been an indelicate player. I've rattled the table a little bit. But Lee's quiet. And I think, well, for maybe just a moment, okay, he's matured. We'll get through this. And then came the guttural scream. And like that, he is up on his feet. He is running down the hallway, running out the living room, running out the front door. And before I make him out as anything but a blur, he is running up a country road in the middle of the damn night, not wearing a shirt, not wearing shoes. And I quickly realize I'm not going to catch him. And I can feel that Jenga tower tipping over on me. And I start catastrophizing. I think, God, he's going to run out here and he's going to get ate by a coyote or some other weird shit. And then he's going to die. And then my mom's going to come home and she's going to immediately die of grief. And then if I don't die, then I'm going to be left alone and broken and awful here forever. But then I look up. And there's this thing floating over my neighborhood. It looks kind of like a big metal bicycle seat with 3 lights in the middle of it. And I don't quite know what to make of it, but I instinctively yell to my brother, "Hey, Lee, I think that's aliens." And he stops dead in the middle of the street, and he looks up at it. And I think, okay, maybe he's going to be scared of this. Maybe this is how I'll get him back in the house. Instead, a little smile comes over his face. "I won't go with them." "What?" "I won't go with the aliens." Shit. Oh. "Well, Lee, you know aliens do stuff to your ass, right?" And his eyes get wide as saucers, and that blur is going back the other way. It's running up the driveway, running into the living room, running out back somewhere to hide until I tell him the spaceship's gone away. And the rest of the night was without answering. And I wish I could tell you that that was when things started getting better, that we were coming out of the low point for our family. But in the position we were in, the blows we had taken as working poor in rural Alabama, there really wasn't anything like better. There was just making as many careful moves as you can without keeping that Jenga tower from falling over on you. And I made just enough to be standing here on the stage in front of you today. And because I am, I'll leave you with this. I am fucking amazing at Jenga. And you play me at your own risk. Thank you. Yeah.